here, 53 faction war. This is Argus Desert Gate and Eldar versus Chaos. For the blue Eldar team, we've got Lomors as a Warlock, a melee hero that can leap into combat with some powerful spells, giving him support, disruption and offense, alongside a couple of Farseers. First up is Rostam with some Harlequin's elite scheme, and we also have Ultra. These are support commanders that fight in melee combat with some powerful buffs and some awesome control abilities too. Red Chaos team, couple of Plague champions. First up is Fear, I think that's meant to say, and we also have Ebbo. These guys start off in range combat with a damage over time bolter, can get melee weapons, some decent utility and support, can build turrets and repair, but are very slow. And rounding off the Chaos team, CaptainPronin, the ROSEN-WARRIOR, is a Chaos Lord, durable and destructive commander, walks through objects and cannot be suppressed on powerful offense and disruption fights, mainly in melee combat. He's going to be up on that east side where the contested victory point is, fighting against the Warlock. We'll see what the central players choose to do. Looks like they're choosing to just fight right now. Some Nurgle worship, might want to get behind some cover though. This Harlequin scheme really is awesome. These are the Banshees. Keep forgetting what they're meant to be representing with that Harlequin scheme. Getting behind the wall there to shot block the heretics so they can't be shot down while they worship. But here comes the Doom Blast. Plague champion in big trouble. He really doesn't like Banshees early on. That power melee can chop him down pretty fast. Quite pathetic in melee to start off with that fella. Farseer on this west side now, tying up the CSM. Double heretics on the Banshees. Bad news for the Banshees. Doom Blast all day long. Plague champion has been whittling down those Dire Avengers too, and the Banshees might not get out of this. They do not get out of this. Did not manage the engagement well, did not judge it well there, Ultra. More Doom Blasting. Dire Avengers need to get out of there. Very, very late on that retreat and they go down. That's a very, very bad start for Ultra on this west side up against Fear. East side though, Eldar doing well. Have pushed through in fact and are bashing generators, or the node rather, and Banshees are going to decap it and Dire Avengers are decapping that. Where's the Warlock load? Just cap the VP, runs away. Eldar also did well in the middle, pushing through with the Farseer of Rostam 313, who again deserves a lot of credit for putting together these faction wars. It's actually quite nice not to have to put them together myself, because it means I don't know who wins. Usually I know exactly what's going on because I'm in the lobby. Been seeing a lot of chaos in this little batch of faction wars I got, which I'm absolutely fine with. Plague champion running away there. Helped out by Rostam is Ultra, who recovers with some Rangers getting their Pathfinder gear. Some more Dire Avengers too. Any war gear on the Farseers? Nope. Warlock is getting his Merciless Witchblade. Plague champions. We got fetid armor up on Ebbo, and CaptainPronin is capping that Eastern VP. He's got some Grenade Launcher Heretic, double CSM. It's a pretty cool colour scheme. Got that black and kind of mashed up metal. There's that leap. Ouch. He's doing like 130 melee damage per swing with that Merciless Witchblade, and heavy armor takes full damage from regular melee, so those CSM are not having a good time. Wow. Almost finished them off there. Chaos Lord is in amongst the Banshees though, and now he turns his attention to the Warlock. Might be better suited going after those Dire Avengers than tying them up. There's that crazy special attack which I think does power melee, and it hits twice or something crazy. Look at him just tearing through the CSM. Eventually he's persuaded to leave. If he had Champion's Robe there, that would have been really bad. Whoa, Chaos Lord almost getting him there. He's got that combi flame up. It's a cool looking Chaos Lord with his black and burnished metal. Bunch of Chaos though on this west side. This is Ebbo. This kind of tan coloured Chaos Space Marines. I'm into it. Look at that. Looking pretty good. Some Havocs in play for Fear. And also for Ebbo, but his backup base healing up. Needs to put them between the bases so they heal up twice as fast. Grenade Launcher Heretics have an aspiring champion who always looks really sad. Look, he just stands there shooting his bolt pistol. He wants to get stuck in. They're going to take that node down though, and lots of pressure on this west side. Rostam needs to come over with everything, I think. Looks like he is doing so. Farseer has her Doombringer, looks like. Can debuff you with some Doom. And then guide something and you're in a lot of pain. Put it on a Plague Champion, I say. Then put guide on your Banshees and chop him down really quickly. There is the Doom. Goes on the CSM, and there's the Warshout suppressing them. Some grenades there on the Havocs. Trying to push through. Grenades are so vital for you early on to try and break those lines. Eldar not great at standing toe-to-toe and fighting, and grenades really help you with that. And as you can see here, they are hitting a brick wall of all this chaos stuff. Special attack misses there from the Farseer. Very nice Breath of Nurgle heal. 70 health in a radius of 10. And a much bigger heal for the Plague Champion himself. Oh, taking down some CSM. Is the Farseer there? Oh, they got away actually. I think that's the last model there who was nice and far away. Banshees coming through. Eating a Doom Blast, but they're still going. Chopping up some more Heretics, and now they can tie up that Plague Champion. Farseer is very low, and here comes some CSM from Ebbo with Eternal War. Might be able to finish off that Farseer if she's not careful. She does run away. Guardian Weapon team for Rostam, edging up this west side. Need to get control here. There's a lot of resources on this western edge. Banshees are... they get away. East side. Very much seems like a back and forth over here. Like one player pushing through to the generators and then the other player pushing through to the generators. You got anything else, Mr. Chaos Lord? No, still with that crazy combi flamer. What is it meant to do now? 31.61 piercing DPS. Don't believe it. Because it just seems to wreck everything in tier 1. There's like 9,000 piercing damage, I think. There's killed a weak, but it only hit one model. These Noise Marines are not having a good day fighting the Warlock, and the Chaos Lord is getting shot down. Might go down, in fact, all the way. Warlock trying to get one more hit. He can't use Fleet though, doesn't have the energy to do so. And the Chaos Lord lives. Even if he had a sidearm, I don't think he would have finished him off there. Boom! Nice grenade on the Havocs. Facilitating that push through. Really does help you if you can get your grenades going well. Plague Champion lives. Yes, he does. And they can decap the VP, I think, as players start to think about their tier 2 units. Looks like CaptainPronin, the ROSEN-WARRIOR, is the last to go. Hasn't even gone yet, in fact. He's got a very heavy tier 1, double CSM, Noise Marines, and Havocs, and of course spent the 30 power on the combi flamer. So it's a big outlay, although he can quickly counter Falcon, Wraithlord with the help of a las cannon if he can get to tier 2 in decent time. There's a webway. And here comes a whole bunch of Banshees, that webway healing stuff, because that's what the Warlock's webway does. Heretics, you better stop worshipping and start running. There we go. CSM getting stuck in and staying in combat. Very, very risky here. It's a sloppy engagement for CaptainPronin, but gets rid of the Banshees. Might finish off the Banshees. Not quite. Noise Marines these days, of course, only start disabling ranged weapons after 4 seconds or so of firing their Sonic Blaster. So they're not quite as insanely powerful against our Avengers, who couldn't even throw their grenades and stuff. Took out one of the models. These Noise Marines are staying around. What are they doing? Run away. There we go. That was a very needless model loss. Looks like Ebbo has come to the east side now with some Havocs. Plague Champion, what you got? Still with the Fetid. Very good against Banshees. And of course, melee heroes early on. The suppression lasts a very long time. Because it ticks every few seconds, I think. So if they can't get out of the area of the unholy stench going off, you just stay suppressed for ages. Havocs, ouch. Disintegrating some Banshees who have aspects of fleetness. Was not expecting that, because you're going to see Blood Crushers, and here's one from Ebbo. Plague Marines on the way for Fear. We have a Wraith Lord on the way for Lomors. Falcon for Ultra. Uh-oh, there's a Bright Lance. Big DPS on that Blood Crusher. Charges through. Needs to back him up here, these Chaos players. Bile Spewer for the Plague Champion. Such an awesome weapon. Debuffs galore and some decent flame DPS too. Blood Crusher lives. Eats some grenades. And goes down. Looks like the Bright Lance got one more shot there as it got close. Nice push from the Chaos players. Showing their front-loaded damage and power there. Chaos Lord did not want to get involved though. Needs to move up. Down goes the Webway Gate, spotted by those heretics. And here's the Wraith Lord. Doesn't want to going alone. Where are those Plague Marines? They're on the other side of the map. We have a las cannon on the way here for Ebbo's Havocs. But they're upgrading in the field in the middle of a fight. Wraith Lord kind of backhanded them. Like, how dare you? I'm right here. Doesn't kill a model though. They're going for the garrison. That shoulder mounted shuriken. Whoa, killed all 3 models with one of his splash damage heavy melee attacks there. That splash indeed. What about CaptainPronin? Nothing on his Havocs, and they're running away anyway. Does Bilious Discharge work on vehicles? I can't remember. Probably not off cooldown, so he couldn't have used it anyway. Wraith Lord just taking on like 2 armies there. Lots of pressure still on Ultra on this west side. Falcon is in place, so this stuff can reinforce, but needs to be careful because of those Plague Marines. And we have an autocannon, the feared Chaos autocannon. Rangers getting shots. Where are the Banshees at? Back at base, I guess. Yep, Farseer's down up here. Not sure where Rostam's army is right now. He's got some Dark Reapers. Here they are, with pink guns. There's a Farseer. She's almost level 3. She's on the east side. Why are you standing around? Go bash some gens. That one's almost halfway down. Look. So they're going to try to. Should be able to get 1 generator at least. Can you get out of your power? Ultra. Down goes that Falcon. Banshee's kind of standing around. Now eating shots from the autocannon, which is painful at close range. Very painful. Now they can start shooting the Dar Avengers, but a grenade scares them off. Again, grenades absolutely vital in these toe-to-toe fights. Here are the Banshees of Rostam, and he's gone for the aspect of strength. Wraith Lord. He should have leveled up with the amount of stuff he's killed. Blastmaster getting shots in, does friendly fire though, of course. Smack. Got the las cannon off the field pretty easily. A bit sloppy there again from CaptainPronin. Could have kept the Havoc a bit further back and set it up. Chaos Dreadnought on the field for Ebbo's, floating tons and tons of requisition. Is it worth him getting out another CSM squad? It might be. Or some Havocs or something. Eldar pushing up the west side. This is Rostam helping out and reviving the Farseer. Levels his own Farseer to 3. And now he gets the rune armor that has the Psychic Storm thing, I believe. Lots of pew-pew on the generators. There are those Dark Reapers. I believe they do Inferno damage these days. Or it might be Plasma, I might be wrong. What's going on east side? Eldar again keeping the pressure up. This Wraith Lord has been awesome. They've got no answer to it for some reason. I don't think the las cannon's got a single shot off on this guy yet. Las cannon's setting up now, but it's not going to hit those Dar Avengers. They wiped the gens. That is a big Blastmaster shot though. Holy crap. Need to run away, fellas. There we go. Here comes the Dreadnought with its autocannon. Will do some damage, of course, to that Wraith Lord. Now it's going to be tied up though by the Banshees. And Wraith Lord can get stuck in again. Double mark of corner CSM moving in from the ROSEN-WARRIOR. And again, the back and forth continues on the east side. Nobody can stabilize here and hold it. I think because Rostam is constantly having to go to that west side to help push. And they're unable to kind of set up on that east side. Tier 3 for a bunch of players. Fear, Ultra and Lomors. Everyone else in Tier 2 still. Ebbo still not purchasing anything else. He's got tons of requisition. I guess he can buy some generator. Should be buying a generator over here right now. Oh, Plague Fist, Plague Champion for Fear. Going on the east side. Double mark of corner CSM. Don't really want to fight a Wraith Lord. Las Cannon's finally getting shots on it. Eldar needs to deal with it. Need to Go smack it. There we go. Warlock is on it. Wraithlord can move forward and much easier, but that was a nice. Let the Galaxy burn from the Chaos Lord on that blob of Eldar stuff. He's level 3 now. Big melee fight. Banshees versus double Mark of Corner CSM supported by the Chaos Lord. You've got Wraithlord and Warlock in there too. Wraithlord needs to be careful. Dreadnought getting shots on him unopposed. Bright Lance is also getting shots in. You see a big red debuff circle. That might be the Scorch Beam thing from the Bright Lance. Wraithbone heal for the Wraithlord. Can't remember how much it heals. Does it tell me here? There we go. 70 hit points per second for 7 seconds. Could do the math. There's that Psychic Storm. That thing is nasty. Level 4 Farseer. Warp Throw also. Eldar dealing with a Chaos threat here. Might have been worth getting Mark of Tzeentch or Mark of Khorne on your Dreadnought to scare that Wraithlord a bit more. He's done so much work. There's a Nurgle Shrine. Farseer down over here again from Ultra. 289, 300 on the VPs. Everyone is going or is already tier 3 Seer Council on the field for Ultra. Most likely called them in using red. In amongst some Plague Marines who will explode when they die. Plague Champion getting in there. Trying to stun them, but only actually stunned one model there. Plague Marines run away. Oh, Plague Marines go down. Did they? No. There's still one model here, but they might be able to get it. They're alright though. Seer Council with those power melee weapons. Oh, and the Plague Marines are finished off. Nicely done by Rostam. And that range resistance buff from the Seer Council is pretty damn useful. Still, this Wraithlord marches forward, almost level 3. Feels like it should be level 3 already. Come on. He's done so well. There's that Bilious Discharge. Looks like it does not slow down the Wraithlord. Boom. That special attack is crazy. Dreadnought being tied up. Banshees, though, have found it really tough to get into the engagements for any length of time, which I guess is often a problem with them. But you can buff them with Warlocks and Farseers and protect them a little bit. Haven't really seen much of that. Rostam with some Seer Council on the way of his own. Great Unclean One going to hit the field for Fear, who's getting his power bashed by Rostam with support from Ultra. There's an Autarch dropped in by Ultra. Support Sub-Commander for Eldar. Jump around and tie things up and buff stuff as well. Here comes some Chaos Terminators for Ebbo. (289, 238). 2-1 cap for the Eldar team. Looking pretty strong on the east side right now. It's a 1v1 over here as the players 2v2 on the west. Autarch in retreat. Looks like Chaos able to come out of their power. Brown King One's 3/4 of the way done. Lomors with a Fire Prism on the way. Very useful on contested VPs for that constant knockback. Do we have Plague Fist for both of these fellas? No, he still has the Bile Spear. Might see him switch to the Plague Fist. Oh, he is in fact now doing it to facilitate those caps. Has fetid armor still. Chaos Terminators have an upgrade yet? Nope. Maybe they're waiting to see if the Avatar hits the field and they can get claws. I'd just get claws now, because you've got a Seer Council to fight. And you can teleport on these things and kill him in seconds. Although an autocannon is useful against the Wraithlord. Blastmaster's going to set up. Ebbo, I think, should wait for the rest of CaptainPronin stuff, but he wants to get this decap going. We'll see if he can. There's the Pestilent Strike. Good Blastmaster hit. Dreadnought took a while to get moving there. Eldar are happy to go in. Pretty much fully engaging here. Seer Council giving those buffs. And they do so much DPS as well. Looks like the Wraithlord is gonna die. No, there's the Wraithbone heal and warp throw, tossing that las cannon aside, and the Wraith Lord lives. That's a pretty big heal there, and it doesn't take long either. Gonna take the garrison there, that las cannon. What is this though? Big fight. Chaos Terminator is in trouble, kind of. I guess they have their teleport still. Meanwhile, on the west side, you can see, I think that's the Great Unclean One pushing against blue team's power over there. Oh, las cannon goes down. Very good push from the Eldar. They saw that the contested VP being decapped and they did not stand for it. Chaos Terminator is being chased. And this is bad because that is fleeting Seer Council, which are going to wreck you. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder if their leap does power melee damage. I know it does some kind of damage. Whoa. Just threw his Witchblade into the face of the Terminator. That was awesome. There's a Great Unclean One. Who's pretty great and unclean. Wraithguard doing their thing for Ultra. Fire Prism on the way for Rostam. You saw Lomors hit the field on the east side there at the end of that engagement. There's that foul snare. He got the Spirit Seer Warlock fella off the Wraithguard squad, I think. Great Unclean One now moving off, is he? No, he's staying in play. Happy to stay in play. He does have the support of that Heretic squad. There's his vomit. What do you do? I think it's time to go mid, Mr. Ultra. You can't defend your power. There's a consume. Giving the Great Unclean One a bunch of energy back. Quite energy intensive, that fella. Surprised we're not seeing those heretics worship him right now. 227 to 166 double cap for the Eldar. Looking very strong in terms of their rosters. And this perpetual push down this west side is not really helpful if you've bashed the power here. Trying to go middle, I think, Mr. Fear. Oh, there are those fire dragons. Doing big damage to super heavy infantry, of course. I think they do 25% bonus damage with these melter weapons, these fusion guns. Dark Reapers, of course, doing big damage. There's a Nurgle nuke. Killed a whole bunch of stuff. But a lot of stuff also got away. Ouch. Painful. Those guys are going to retreat through it and they're not going to live. That's the Dark Reaper squad, right? I think so. I think there's a Rostam's Dark Reapers. Fire Prism now getting shots. It's a long walk back for the Great Unclean One. Looks like he's not going to be chased, though. Might be a mistake. Needs to defend the natural VP, though. Are you going to stay and defend? Oh, there we go. Made them retreat in a way. Marco Zinch on the way for this Dreadnought. East side looking pretty secure for the Eldar bashing things. Fear has some Terminators. He's got a really strong army, has Fear. Good variety. There's some CSM. Havocs. What are the Havocs got? The autocannon yet. What are the CSM got? Their Mark of Khorne. There they are. Some Black Legion. Big push through the middle for Chaos. Great Unclean One. Lightning Claw Terminators. Autocannon Terminators. A whole bunch of CSM. And tons of Heretics. Might be a very important fight right here. Still have that Dreadnought as well. That Marco Zinch Dreadnought. 227. 91. Can the Space Marines get this back? Chaos Space Marines, I should say. Eldar coming to defend in numbers. Does anyone have a nuke? Lomors might have one. He's very close to having one. Big engagement here. Chaos kind of running out of time as it's all going on. Down to 80 VPs or so. Double Fire Prisms getting shots in. Looks like this push has run out of steam. Still some big stuff in play. Both of the Terminators are still here. Great Unclean One's still here. That was Doom on those Terminators. And that is an Eldritch. Didn't seem to do that much. But they rebuffed the Chaos Advance anyway. Oh, look at these fellas. They still want to cap. Ultra lost a lot, looks like. Got a D-cannon in play for Lomors, but it's sitting on the east side. Another Eldritch. I'm guessing those are from Lomors and Ultra. Looks like Rostam can now drop one. Oh, almost. Ebbo still floating tons and tons of requisition. Should be getting a Predator tank. Got the power for it, I think. 1-to-1 cap. Chaos players kind of looking a bit disjointed right now. Plague Champion trying to get revived. This is Ebbo. Is that going to level him to 6? Not quite. Now we can go smack around this D cannon. And looks like Chaos are going to get a cap here. That took a lot out of the Eldar army to stop that push, and they had to retreat off, I think. Autark jumping in, but he doesn't knock down the Plague Champion. But he's got Armor of Pestilence. This guy's level 10. 1654 hit points with a self-heal and Pestilent Strike. It's a double Pestilent Strike. So that was kind of wasted there. Heretic trying to get the cap. Fire Prism is here to knock them off it though. There it is. Should have kept capping with the Plague Champion. Seer Counselor in. Plague Champion is now capping, is he? No, I'm not sure what he's up to. I'm trying to chase the Seer Counselor, I think. There's Doom on the map of corner CSM. Ouch. Foul Snare. Seer Council kind of getting wrecked here. Some yet more friendly fire from that Blastmaster. If you got XP for friendly fire, he'd be level 4 easily. 227 to 49. That's an Eldritch on the Dreadnought. Is that going to finish it? Not quite. Very, very close. Can they follow it up with a Fire Prism? Or maybe the Wraith Guard? Yes, they can. Very nicely done by Eldar, just pushing back the Chaos seemingly at will. Every time they push, Eldar are ready to meet it. What level are you, Miss Farseer? Level 8 has the Runes of Reaping. 227 to 49, still that 1-to-1 cap. Can Chaos send something sneaky down here? I think they could. Got no sign of it. They want to butt their head against the east side. I think another Great Unclean One on the way for Ebbo. I think you should get a Land Raider Phobos to shoot down his Fire Prisms. Nice, let the Galaxy burn. Autark ripped to shreds by the Lightning Claws, and these guys are trying to cap. Where are the Plague Champions when you need their Pestilent Strikes? That guy's going mid. That guy's down. That's a singularity, is it? 2 singularities. Oh, fusion gun, yay. This thing's being changed. Oh, I see. Nuke, 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 nuke. Also dead Eldar stuff. Who is that from? Probably Ebbo. As I was saying, the fusion gun being changed in 2.7. Now it's going to be tier 2, it looks like, with increased cost and lower damage. Would like to see the damage unchanged, but there you go. Triple Fire Prisms, 1 from each player. Chaos Lord running for his life. Is he going to be alright? 22 hit points. Looks like he will be. Yep, 14 hit points. Oh, Autark trying to get him. Trying to get him. Don't think you're going to be able to unless you do your massive leap thing. Smack. Oh, got him. Holy crap. Well done, Autark. 227 to 19. 2-to-1 for a red. How you got a 2-to-1? Oh, they have the mid locked down, does the Chaos team. What level are you? You're the level 10 fella. What about you? Level 6. 2 Great Unclean Ones on the field. Chaos Army is not looking bad at all right now. Actually. Eldar have withered a little bit. Need to recover here. Need to start buying stuff, Lomors. Got a lot of resources. Not sure what he's waiting for. Could get an avatar up. Although, with Marco's Inc. CSM and Plague Marines and Lightning Clawed Terminators, that might not last very long. He is going for the avatar. Another Great Unclean One on the way, this time for Rosen-WARRIOR. Might have 3 of them stomping around. They have the 2-to-1. Can they hold on here? Wow, that's a lot of damage on that fella. Dark Reapers with the pew pew. Nice cloud of flies as that stuff retreats. Chaos looking strong in the middle. Might want to put a Nurgle shrine around so they can reinforce off it. Chaos Terminators getting shots. These are fears. Yes, they are. Avatar's almost out, so is that third Great and Clean one. Very brave Warlock here with a Champion's Robe, but can't fight Terminators all day, Mr. Warlock. Can't get their natural back, and look at this. Chaos swarming the east side now. Eldar really have withered. They're unable to stand up to these big fights over and over again. Don't really have the room to maneuver and dip in and out of fights. You need to stand and fight, which is not what Eldar are good at. Chaos are pretty great at it. Down goes that Farseer. Chaos now looking very strong with triple Great and Clean ones. Double Terminators, some high level CSM. Here's the Avatar. Not sure what he's going to do, but he's going to have a go. There's that time field. Yeah, Eldar needs to start using their mental stuff like time fields and warp throws into Eldritches and that kind of thing. There's some melee action. Don't think we're going to see the awesome sync kill though. Nurgle nuke on the VP, nicely done. Stops them capping it, still have a double now. Stuff being pulled in as well. Farseer trying to revive there. 2v1, Great and Clean one versus the Avatar. Chaos Lord using his Immolate in tier 3. Look at this, how do you stop this? Get 15 Dark Reapers. You've got 2 from Rostam. Fire Prism on the way for Lomors. 60 to 19 still the double cap for Chaos. They're looking very strong here. Very strong finish. What level's ebbo now? 7. Avatar being chased down. And goes down. Ah, no sync kill, boo. 36 to 19. They're running out of time, the Eldar players, but look at this. Banshees decapping the east side. Is it going to be enough though? Because Chaos are capping this. I don't think it is going to be. Very close, down to 19-19 on the VPs. CaptainPronin with some late game heretics to help his worshipping duties. There's a shrine going up from ebbo. Very strong finish from Chaos. Had that dip in mid-game, like the start of tier 3, they looked to weaken as the Fire Prisms hit the field and the Eldar were pushing very well on the east side, but they have come back so strong. Great and Clean ones have been awesome. The Terminators as well. Here's another Avatar. This one is Ultras. Trying to do a welly doom, just trying to do something to help his team cap, and cannot. The Chaos team takes it. Another victory for Chaos in this series of faction wars from Rostam. We had level 8 and level 10. I was hoping we were going to see double level 10 play champions. Oh well. Level 6 Chaos Lord had that demonic Visage. Kept his combi flamer throughout the game. Seemed to do him well. Only level 2 Farseer for Ultra. Had a level 9 Farseer for Rostam. That's a pretty cool outfit too. And a level 10 Warlock. Bloody hell. Heroes doing well. Look at this, end of the game. But Banshees were trying to get a decap on the VP. Too little too late. There you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.